Hi, I'm Josh Ozersky, and I am on ehow.com talking about turkeys. It's a bird that you get only infrequently, and because of its paramount importance as a kind of ceremonial centerpiece for this big deal holiday, you need to make sure you know what you're doing. Now, this turkey I have here is not the usual looking turkey, right? The usual looking turkey that you get is a big, heavy, round supermarket turkey. And I'm going to go through the different levels, but I would point out that this is a very good turkey and probably an upgrade over the one you use. Now, here's how it works. On the bottom level, the worst turkey you can get is a frozen off-brand turkey. There's probably a giant bin in your supermarket with giant boulders of ice. That's the turkey that they use like in supermarket bowling. You know, they have the turkey bowling where they bowl the turkey into the tomato cans. They probably did it to that turkey too. It's not very good, but then again, you know, your guests probably won't notice, especially if you cover it up with greasy gravy like I do. Now, a step above that would be a good brand frozen turkey, like your Butterball, your Amish turkeys, various other brands. Those are freakishly bred to have gigantic, large, mammoth, ample bosoms, and also they're injected frequently with salt brine to make them super extra juicy, so even if you overcook the white meat, it still won't be bad. I like those a lot, and I've made a lot of them, and so have you. Now, a level above that is that same turkey, but fresh. And really, the great division in turkey is frozen versus fresh. The frozen turkey is a worse product, and it takes 1,000,000 years to defrost. If you can avoid buying frozen turkey, I would, and there's no reason you can't, because it's not like Thanksgiving comes without warning. I mean, it's the same time every year. So just figure on going to the store 2 or 3 days before and getting a fresh turkey. The fact is there's so many turkeys left over that there'll even be plenty of them the day of, although, you know, don't hold me to that. The level above a fresh Butterball type turkey would be what this is here. This is a kosher turkey. This is a turkey. It is a more of a natural looking animal. It has a regular white skin rather than an unnatural yellowish skin. You could see it has some little feathers still left in it that are totally disgusting, and you got to pull those out. But it's a flavorful animal relative for turkey, and if you can get a big heavy one, this guy is about 20 pounds, you'll generally get much better taste profiles than you would with a commodity product. The other thing is the skin is better. The skin has been brined and salty and so forth, so you don't need to go through the trouble of brining it. Then at the top of the food chain, or so they say, are the so-called heritage breeds, the Bourbon Red and some of the other kind of leaner, gamier, more old school kinds of turkey. Frequently, these can be bought only through specialty butchers or even through a farm. That's what high-end restaurants use, and classy food magazines will frequently recommend them. I'm here to tell you, they're not that good. They're expensive, they're hard to get, and they're a leaner version of a bird that's already too lean. The flavor's a little bit better, but the best turkey that ever lived doesn't taste as good as just an average chicken. Okay, last thing, weight. A turkey needs to be big for Thanksgiving. So rather than going with saying, well, I'm gonna have 6 people, so I'll get 12 pounds, or I'm gonna have like 15 people, so I'll get 20 pounds. Here's something much simpler. Bear it in mind now. I'm going to tell you now, and you'll never forget it. Buy the biggest turkey they have. There's going to be leftovers anyway. Just make it the next day, make a club sandwich, and use lots of bacon. I'm Josh Ozersky, and this is ehow.com.